is all starting to make sense to me now. Black Goku is an ancient god. For some reason, he was revived. He came back to life. He has a specific vendetta against human beings and a bunch of these different races, and he's going from universe to universe, probably in the hopes to destroy every fucking thing he sees. And here's why he's most likely an ancient god. So we got the actual teaser for this new arc, and they said he was like an ancient god, but they used some other fucking word. But this week's episode shows you that he is from the past. For one, he knows of Goku, Vegeta, and Beerus. Now, you can say maybe Goku and Vegeta, like maybe that's from the future, right? But the fact that he knows of Beerus and he's a god with this time ring tells me that he has a relationship with characters in the past. If Beerus never arrived on Earth in future Trunks' timeline and the human race is almost fucking extinct, then how would he know of Beerus? The only way he would know of Beerus is if he actually used his time ring to travel back and forth and he arrived in a different timeline to meet Beerus. Because you think if Beerus knew of this motherfucker, he just let him run loose and just destroy every fucking thing? Of course not, especially if Beerus knows about the food on planet Earth. He's not gonna want the human beings to be extinct. I mean, he was drooling over that fish sausage that Whis was eating. That shit is still gross. I don't understand how they can enjoy that. Nonetheless, he would not have met Black Goku unless Black Goku can go to multiple different timelines and specifically the past. And then finally, he said, I wanted to battle you in this body, Son Goku. So it's clear that he's not only using Goku's body, but I believe he actually is a culmination of many bodies from the past. Or many bodies from the past and future. Now, the Ring of Time only allows you to travel in the future, but it's a very big possibility that he acquired that ring in the past, he traveled into the future, and then that future became the present, and now he can only move forward. Which is why when he was dragged into that portal into the present timeline where humanity's almost fucking extinct, and now there's really nobody to protect human beings other than Mai, who we find out is still alive. We see her hand moving, which I don't know if she can really defend human beings from motherfucking Black Goku, but I guess she's better than no one, right? Either way, Black Goku's like, I'm gonna have a field day now without Trunks here. So, of course, he understands that they can't come back over here, and he can't really go back over there. And when I say they, I refer to future Trunks. It's not like future Trunks could really fight Black Goku regardless, because he's even gotten stronger during the fight that we had in this week's episode, which was just a mini brawl. He actually increased his ki a bit, which is fucking crazy how fast this dude grows. But the fact that he wanted to battle Goku in that specific body shows me that he possibly has multiple bodies. He like collects different bodies, and maybe the bodies that he collects, he actually adopts some of the traits from their original personalities, which would explain why he likes to fight so much and why he has Goku's fighting style in general. And because he knows that Goku's the strongest fighter in the Saiyan race, he specifically said that, which not only took a shit on Vegeta, but it also proves that he had some kind of experience with Goku in the past. And boy, are things fucking getting interesting, especially since we find out from Whis that traveling back in time specifically, not the future, traveling back in time is a big no-no even amongst the gods. Now, I'm gonna be honest, as a Dragon Ball Super fan, I'm not so happy that the fight ended abruptly. I understand that it's good for the actual arc for this to happen because we can, like, segue things. I mean, right now, Beerus and Whis might actually train Goku and Vegeta. They might surpass the two and then go and fight Black Goku. I understand why they did it, but just like any crack baby, they want the crack, and boy, those fighting scenes were fucking amazing. Like, why couldn't Goku go Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan and just start roasting this dude, like putting him on the grill? His Ring of Time just had to react to the portal behind him. I guess that's one of the ways the Ring of Time isn't so good, although Black Goku doesn't seem to be too angry about leaving because he can now fuck all of humanity in the ass. But that thing just had to drag him into the portal, and the reason for that is because that Ring of Time actually doesn't allow you to go into the past. It's actually a mistake that he went back into the past, which is why he was like, wait, I'm in the past? Oh, I get it. Basically, future Trunks jumping into future Bulma's time machine created this rift to where the time ring actually reacted and dragged him to where future Trunks was. He had no control over that. It wasn't his will to go back into the past like it wasn't his will to go back into the present, or, you know, the future timeline that he's currently presently in. And so I understand why they did it. Black Goku got increasingly stronger. I don't really want to call him Black Goku because he's probably a god who just absorbs so many bodies, absorbs so many different personality traits, and he can, like, switch around, which is why he actually wants to battle Goku. But it's just further proof that while Black Goku does get increasingly stronger, had he actually continued fighting Goku and Goku would have went his full potential, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, he would have been fucking grilled. Although it is weird because if this Black Goku knows of Goku in the past and maybe, you know, absorbed his dead body or some shit, like we don't know how he actually got Goku's body, but clearly he would have had to been stronger in a certain timeline to where he got his body, right? Or maybe Goku was just fucking dead and he picked it up, like who knows? Either way, while it's good for the story, while we're probably gonna get some awesome training, Beerus and Whis and motherfucking Goku and Vegeta, they're probably gonna have to give them some extra fish sausages or some shit. We might get to see Black Goku have even more fun in the future Trunks timeline, fucking exterminating the rest of human beings and shit. Like Mai can't do shit, like she's gonna get raped. Like if she attempts to do something, Black Goku's gonna give her the black dick. And keep in mind, based on the episode titles, we will be getting more information surrounding Black Goku's identity, of course, and shit. Bulma even has an extra time machine which she was fucking searching for. She ran into her laboratory, she was going nuts. She came back with this little contraption that popped out the time machine Cell used to come back in time with, which I didn't actually like. Like, you can get on me for that, you can say Double 4, it makes sense, it does make sense, but I don't like the fact that she found it. I don't like the fact that it's here. It makes sense because they're gonna go back into the future with it. They gotta take Black out. He literally bypasses the fucking butterfly effect. Like, this guy's incredibly dangerous. In fact, Beerus and Whis recognize how dangerous he is, and they're probably going to step in themselves. We know Zeno, who can flip a switch on the entire world, will get involved in this arc at one point, so this guy is dangerous, right? But I don't like the fact that this time machine's here, and the fact that they got it out so quickly. Like, Trunks was there devastated, or Trunks from the future, of course. He was there devastated. He was like, my mom, like, he lost everybody in the future, and to find out that Black Goku's gonna go back into the future to terrorize everybody, it fucking destroyed him psychologically. Vegeta gave him some comforting words, like, we'll figure this shit out, which was really weird of Vegeta to do. Like, he normally doesn't do that. But the fact that Trunks was there devastated, he was crying, he was looking at that time machine, which got completely destroyed by Black Goku when Black Goku realized that the time machine will probably get in his way. This man landed a nasty kick on Goku, which tipped over the time machine, and then everybody's like, the time machine, and then Black Goku's like, time machine, and then he destroyed that shit, right? And they needed that. Even though Bulma has the notes and she might be able to reconstruct it, who knows how long that would take. So the fact that we have some extra time machine that Cell used, I just don't like that fact. It takes away from the impact of Black Goku destroying this time machine and leaving into the future. Now, the first half of the episode was Goku vs. Black, and I absolutely adored the fighting scenes. Next time, it'll be Vegeta's turn, or maybe both of them will work together against Black, but this time, it was pretty much a Goku solo. I really love the way the fight started. Black Goku created this intense ki blast from his palm all nonchalantly, and it was powerful, it was potent, it sent Goku all the way to a mountain, like, far back. To follow that up, they exchanged some blows. Goku was hitting Black Goku pretty fucking hard, and then he started raining ki blast on this man, and Black Goku's like, I'm feeling the power of a Saiyan. Now, granted, Goku is transformed Super Saiyan, so he's going to be a bit stronger, but it's not like he's transformed all the way, and we know Black Goku's using his base form, but then he realizes he's going to have to power up a bit. Now, we don't see any drastic change in his appearance when he powers up, but we do see, like, these black energy waves surging. You know, we got a boost in physical strength, because even the portal was fucking reacting, and his hits got much heavier. He landed this nice hit to Goku's gut. He got him with a nice fucking kick. He was pouring these nasty ki blasts. I like his ki blasts a lot more than Goku's, but they were pretty much equal in terms of strength and fighting ability, capacity, whatever you want to call it. They were both landing shots on each other's faces. Like, it was pretty much equaled out. While Goku got Black good a few times, Black followed that up with the same amount of damage, and then that portal pretty much dragged him in after he destroyed the time machine. He landed that kick, of course. The time machine fell over, and he was like, time machine? Oh, okay, let me destroy that shit for you guys. The fight was well executed. The animation was there. The soundtracks could have been a little bit better personally, but there was a part of me on the inside that felt like all Goku really had to do was go God or Super Saiyan God Blue, and this guy wouldn't have stood a chance. In fact, he would have been forced to transform and use more power. He probably wanted to, but his Ring of Time dragged him back into the future where he's going to rape Mai. So I know a lot of people are mad the fight ended abruptly, and I didn't really care too much for the second half of this week's episode simply because we saw Pilaf's crew putting out the fire, and then we have another time machine. I don't really know how to feel about that, but to me, the fight was completely fucking worth it. So I enjoyed this week's episode for sure.